Leave now and be totally happy. I'm on film for life. And I have the ability to put a memory into somebody's head, to a child's head, like Cooley High did for me. You know what I'm saying? I can affect somebody. That's what I wanted. Now, if I get more, then I'm blessed. But if I get less, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? They can't take anything from me. I don't want for me. I want for my people. I want for young black males. I want to start a youth movement again. You know what I'm saying? And it's not that when I keep saying young black males, it's not like we're anti-white. But everybody has to agree that those who need, that's who need it right now, is young black males. They're in need. And I want to help young people in general, but you can't front young black males in a state of emergency. Young white males are not endangered species right now. And if they were, then I'd be trying to help them. But they're not. Young black males are. So that's who we need help with. There's nowhere for me to go up. It's just straight. I gotta go up and explode. I gotta blow up. I have to. Because I got so much to share. I got so much to give to my people. You know what I'm saying? We got so much. We got a lot of talent. I'm drawing upon them, using them as power. I'm using the spirit of Huey Newton, the spirit of Malcolm X. I'm using all that. Fred Hampton, all that to get to where we're going. I think we could do it. Because I feel it. I feel it in my heart. And I know because God gave me juice.
Someone else asked you in the interview, and I thought the answer was interesting because I think it speaks to you and your generation a lot. Someone said, where do you see Tupac 10 years from now? You said, hey, I just want to be alive. That's real for you.
That's so real. I made a metamorphosis. I'm a new person today because I used to strongly and honestly, I feel like I could represent my generation so much because I honestly did not care whether I lived or died. But now I cannot die with people thinking I'm a rapist or a criminal. I can't leave until this shit's straight. You know, I'm not suicidal. I can't go until y'all really know what time it is. And then after that, boom, it's all over. And we can see, you know, how this shit fall. But that's how it is. And the reason being is because if I can't live free, if I can't live with the same respect as the next man, I don't want to be here. Because God has cursed me to see what life should be like. If God wanted me to be this person and be happy here, he wouldn't let me feel so oppressed. He wouldn't let me feel so trampled on. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't let me think the things I think. So I feel like I'm doing God's work. You know what I'm saying? Just because I don't have nothing to pass around for people to put money in the bucket don't mean I ain't doing God's work. I feel like I'm doing God's work. You know what I'm saying? Because these ghetto kids ain't God's children. And I don't see no missionaries coming through there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing God's work. While Reverend Jackson do his up in the middle class and he go to the White House and have dinner. And
good and who's evil? Why don't you just ask your question? We were discussing the disciples. What color were they?
Well, I don't think we know that for certain.
But they were Hebrews, were they not?
That's right.
As was Jesus. Jesus was also a Hebrew.
Why don't you just ask your question?
What color were the original Hebrews?
I have told you that we don't know that for certain.
Then you can't believe for certain that Jesus was white.
Just a moment. God is white. Isn't it obvious?
Well, that is obvious, but we don't know if it's obvious that God is white. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us that Jesus did not have blonde hair and blue eyes. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us that the images of Jesus that are on prison walls and churches throughout the world are not historically correct, because history teaches us that Jesus was born in a region where the people had color. There's proof in the very Bible that you ask us to read in Revelation's 1st chapter, verse 14 and 15, that Jesus had hair like wool and feet the color of brass.
Just what are you saying?
I'm not saying anything. I'm proving to you that Jesus was not, and I might quote one of our Indian brothers, he was not a paleface.
Aha.
Amen.
Isn't that interesting?
I'll tell you why. Because the true Jews, according to the Bible, you can check it in the Bible, you can read Job 30:30 and some other places. They have never been white. They have been people of color. And they have not stopped in Ethiopia. They were in Ethiopia, Sudan, and they have settled in West Africa. From West Africa, they have been taken as slaves to America. Brothers and sisters, blacks of America, it's you. You are the true Hebrews. You are the true Hebrews from the Bible. America gonna do everything, gonna invest as much money as it has, gonna fight as much wars as they can, gonna invite as much weapons as they can, just to hide this away from you. Gonna take Israel, gonna bring white people here, and to tell you these are the Jews, gonna kill you, gonna kill Arabs, gonna mistreat what people like this guy just to tell you this lie that you are nobody and we are the Jews with all the history and so on. It has been deleted, your history. You don't know who you are. Don't forget about it. This is why America has been taking your history away, never to find out that it's all about you. I'm telling you this, please. I don't ask you to come to Israel and to start a revolution. I'm just asking you to start thinking this way, to believe me a little bit, because I'm living in Israel and I'm part of this injustice. I really believe that people like me and you, we can bring the justice.
No, you know, when they talk about just like when they talk about Jews, people, you gotta realize the first Jews were black. The first Jews were black. The first Jews were black. The first Jews were black.
Jews.
Yes.
Not Israelites. Jews.
The Jews.
Yeah.
The Jews. The Jews were black.
Right. Wow. It's deep.
And so, and it's so crazy right now. I be thinking about this all the time. Even like all around just in the in the U.S. right now, the Jews got all the Jews.
Told me, remember what my pops told me, blasphemy.
Enough of them are still in the name of the Lord. Them are telling us right how them are
Remember what my pops told me.
in the name of the Lord. They sin while the people in the still
We probably in hell already. Our dumb asses not knowing. Everybody kissing ass to go to heaven ain't going. Put my soul on it. I'm fighting devil niggas daily. Plus the media be crucifying brothers severely. Tell me I ain't God, son. Nigga, mama a virgin. We got a dick that had to lead the birds. Back in the ghetto doing wild shit. Looking at the sun don't pay. Criminal mind all the time. Wait for judgment day. They say Moses split the Red Sea. I split the blunt and roll the fat when I'm deadly. Babylon beware. Coming for the Pharaoh's kids. Retaliation making legends off the shit we did. Still bullshitting niggas in Jerusalem, waiting for signs. God coming, she just taking the time. Living by the now while the water flows. I'm contemplating plots, wonder where the door.